Okay, another character sheet video. There's probably going to be about 69 of these. So in the last video, I started off with number being a frame, and I ended up just converting it to a number field on top of an icon control for this graphic. I've got a label for strength, I've got a label for the strength ability, which is labeled weak, and I added in a checkbox in between this session and the last one. So I've got a checkbox, and we tweaked the number field. So the checkbox is just, I've created a graphic here that fits this particular checkbox. So we'll quickly go and check out those details. What I did was I created two icons. The first one, it's basically a hard-edged box. It's a black trim with a grey center, and the check on the same frame and a smaller solid black box in there indicating that it's been filled. The default one is a circle with a tick. Just gone for something a little bit different. We've enabled these check on and check off. So when we go back to our strength attribute, you can see I've got in here a checkbox, and it's using the off icon and the on icon. Its name is strength stability. Right. What I did notice as well on the character sheet is we're too close to the left edge. So I've got this 5 pixels in from the left. We're going to move it to 10. So we're going to grab all of these. What we can do is actually group them, and then we can move them as one. I'm just going to unlock it, and I'm going to use the arrow keys and drag it over by 5 pixels, and I'm going to lock it. I'm going to duplicate this. Control C, V, oh, does that fit? I don't think that fits. That's no good. So what are we going to do there? Can we let's think. We've got strength, dexterity, constitution. So constitution's a long one. Intelligence is the longest out of the non-physical skills. So we've got intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So let's see how long constitution is in one of these fields. Constitution, it's longer than that, so make it 120. Okay, but we've got a little bit of room to play here. 115. We can trim. Let's see what happens. Frame stat. If we trim, that's not what we're going to do. Frame stat. If we set the size of this, if we trim it by 10 pixels, 175, that kind of works. That's going to be close to getting us our pixels back over here. Problem is, you can see it's trimmed the edge off this frame graphic. Let's just quickly lock these. Let's change this to 175 also. That wasn't what I wanted to do. That changed all those elements to 175. Let's just try strength frame. Let's ungroup strength frame again. 175. We'll grab all of these, move them over by 10 pixels, and let's ungroup this one. Grab the frame. The frame is over here, icon control 175, and let's move it over 20 pixels. Heaps of room. Okay, so that's going to work in terms of distance. We've got to adjust this frame here. It was called frame stat. I didn't set an offset here, so really our offset here is going to be roughly 60 pixels from the left, because we don't want the circle to repeat. From the top it's 3 pixels, from the right it's 3 pixels, and from the bottom I reckon it's close to, what are we at, 58, 25, 23. I think we're at about 23 pixels. No, a bit more, 25 pixels, a bit more. I think we're close there. 60 is too big. Not that it wouldn't work, just so that is probably right for our tiling. I will push that. We'll refresh what this looks like. I don't think it'll refresh on the screen. We won't actually see it update here, but we will see it in our rule set. Giving it a quick reload. Okay, nice. So you can see what these look like when they're ticked. So it's not big on the old Constitution. Give him a decent swag of strength. Okay, so that's what they look like. We're going to have another row of these for our intelligence, wisdom, charisma. But before we do that, we're going to get in here and work on the dice rolling mechanics. So that's what we will do in the very next video. Cool, thanks guys. See you soon.